anything. Anything. We do what dons do, longest 90, anything.
SE Dons has reached the England training camp. We talk about anything for the Dons, we talk about global. We've now reached the England training ground. We're at St George's Park. We've been speaking this into existence for a long time now. Grassroots football is actually going to be heard, and we're going to keep pushing it. Two touch with Vuj. Keep it up, Picks! Keep it up, Picks! Ready when you want.
Nice! How important is it to be good with your feet as well? Because I was struggling a few times there, like your
just
touch.
A few.
Just a couple times, but is there someone like in the squad that you'd say is really good with their feet in terms of like in goal, or in general in your career?
Yeah, you've got to practice. I practice all the time. When I was a kid, I used to just go up the field with my friends and just kick balls really and practice that. And now I would say I'm quite good at it, and still need to get better in that. But like you look at Edison for Man City, he's different gravy, isn't he, really?
That's what I was going to ask you. That, for example, when I was growing up, it was Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel was my goalkeeper. Same sort of. You see me like powerful, important saves in games. Like when you was growing up, who's your goalkeeper?
I looked up to Gerard. His pathway, he did it to become England's #1. Can't drop one.
Service then.
I would have tipped over the bar.
See if his feet are moving a bit. Two more.
Oh! Big G! Oh!
Not
Allow it. That's violent.
Go on then, action, go on, get back in then. Straight in, and set, yes.
I've told you, I'm more pack ball champion.
That's what happened. This is the elite level, Vuj.
This is too elite for me, I'm YouTube.
Alright, let me take a little bit off.
I like that.
Alright.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like. Windows XP, bro.
Yep, back in. Where's your shake? Yep. Where's your shake? Up, habits. Good boy.
Army. I moved from Serbia ages ago. I'm more on this entertainment flex. Big G's on this winning.
You've got to be ready, so you've got to come into line to the ball. You've got to be set. Like we got done on a cutback on Saturday against Southampton. You've got to be set and be ready. So imagine you're in a 4-yard goal really on the cutback. So you're waiting to dive to your left or to your right, and if the ball doesn't go to you need to spin quick, fast turn of the head, and get your feet moving fast across the goal and getting in a set position. Yep.
Nice. Drop down and get your eagle up. You held that like a newborn baby.
Tried it on that one. That one was a horrible one.
Yeah, just testing this in if you're ready. Yep.
I'm a gentle you.
Oh, you're representing the keepers all around that grassroots level as well, you know?
Yes,
yep. Don't give up!
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that one.
How do you react to obviously conceding when you've made a great first save and your teammates haven't backed you up and things like that?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a bit frustrating, but you know, as long as you're doing your job, then hopefully your teammates will help you. But it is frustrating, but you know, if you're making them saves, you know you're in the game and you know you're on your A game for the game. So.
How do you react when obviously you can probably hear stuff from behind the goal? A lot of what I just said.
Yeah.
How do you kind of keep your head cool? Have you ever had a moment where maybe you got to you or you heard something really funny maybe like
they've called you a different name or something, I don't know, Pickford or something like that, or Beckford, Jimmy
Beckford. Sometimes. Yeah, you get some abuse for being a goalkeeper, but it's part of the game, part of the industry. It's fun.
Goalkeepers all know, like once you get on a training ground, you just want to work hard. So this is an opportunity to see how serious it is at this level, you know.
Remember what you was kicking the ball in yesterday?
I know.
That's how you're going to have to be running today on this grass. Look at it. This is the best bit of grass they're going to play on today.
It's mad, isn't it?
Dunno.
It's mad, isn't it? How do you become the most effective with your height and your size?
It's about spring. So obviously, I think I've always had good agility in spring, and you just got to use your advantages you've got in your own body. But I think it was Colombia in the World Cup of last minute of the game.
What, that lefty?
The left,
Yeah.
But if you look where I was in my starting position, when your reactions are quick enough, you just fly across the goal.
I made a save where it was a volley from distance where I done exactly what you done. I saw the ball and I knew I had to swing off. Well, I ended up getting a tip onto it and then went bar and over. Your one in the World Cup was
Incredible. I was there.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there for the Colombia game in Sweden, and yeah, I did it. But that was incredible.
Did you know at that moment it was a big moment?
No, because we scored on the corner after.
Yep.
Take us, lad.
And again, next one. No, G, again.
Nice save.
From the front. Oh, payback. He's devastated.
He is devastated. I scored, didn't he?
I thought you had my back, mate. I thought you had my back.
I got a bit of technique there, you know what I'm saying? Little mini.
Keep celebrating.
Bring out the Eastern European. Come on.
Yep!
Oh, he went safe. He's going for the hat-trick.
Yep! Whoa! Hurry up! Yep! Take that! Take that!
You've improved.
Improved. I listened to the elite. That's how you improve.
Didn't expect that, but you did get beat.
What I got? He wins today.
No, you win.
All right. I told you. Hey, honestly.
Nothing.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you very much, man.
No problem.
Have a good one.
Enjoy.
Alexander from England's channel, FATV. He's been supporting the Dons and the grassroots football for a long time now. He actually came and approached us. We haven't had the opportunity to be able to put out that message, and by coming here, we're giving a voice to grassroots football, and that's what we're here to do. So only you, I told you this already, you don't realise what you're doing for the kids. Just a simple fact that Big G and SC Dons is here, it promotes more and more things for the kids. They start believing. There's probably kids who watch us in the England camp, you know what I mean? But why do you care about grassroots?
Because where I'm from, Nottingham, when I was growing up trying to be a baller, I probably had about 6 trials. I was probably I was at Derby, Forest, all them things, but never made it. And I know I didn't make it because my attitude and how I was in my area, and there wasn't things and opportunities that would keep me in the game. I was getting distracted by other things. If there was YouTube, and do you know what I mean, and all these other things, I would have still stayed in the game.
What games have you been down to for the Dons?
Yo, the bit. Which one's the last one I went to? Was it?
It weren't the Beatties when we beat them and we kept the clean sheet. It weren't that one.
Yeah, he was at
No,
Beatties.
it was that one.
He was at Beatties. I remember.
Yeah, it was that one.
I remember
It was that
it.
one.
Oh, when we took the sherry off. Oh yeah, just making sure.
Yo, Beatties, I know you lot are the man there a minute, yeah, but please forgive me. You man got peppers.
Let's be sportsmen and give them a song. Sherry, Sherry, oh, please get the leg, get the high. 1, 2, 3, go! Sherry, Sherry, oh.
When you claim it, I've seen you at Everton, even at England at times, you've gone instinctively, you've just gone edge of the area and you've gone for distribution. Do you ever feel like sometimes you have to slow it down, or do you always say, try and get them on a break instantly?
Sometimes I can't resist. It can be so good and so bad for your teammates, because if it works out, then it's ideal.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, well done,
If it
great.
doesn't work out, then you're getting pelters off your teammates because they're saying, we've just got the ball back, give us a breather. So, but for me, yeah, it's a good tool to have. I used to be able to do half volley better. It was weird.
What do you think is different? Like, obviously, you don't ever... Go on, let's go. Vuj, you go down there. No, you got that, you got that.
Yeah, yours.
How was it, man?
You know what, I have to admit, honestly, like, joking aside, I had a lot of fun. It's really good to kind of be back on the pitch and jumping around a bit, hitting the ball. You know, I have to admit, G he's different gravy, man. He's so driven. He's really one of a kind. So SC Dons have got a real leader and keeper in him. You can see that his passion and how much he cares about what he's doing is really next level. Yeah, big up SC Dons, love what everyone's doing. It's a movement, it's so organic and yeah, beautiful to see boys from London just doing their thing.
How are you?
Okay?
Yeah, I'm well.
Where was you? Where's your goal, mate?
You're talking like strikers don't hate goalkeepers. What is it? Is there something you find funny about age? Is it true or not? Alright, then here you go. You got one pen on. Good lad.
I want a poor car. I've got
No, Xander, you heard that. Keepers hate strikers, mate.
I'll do 10 press-ups if he misses.
What?
You do 10 press-ups if he scores.
Are you hearing this?
Hey, George, you hear that?
I'll do 10 press-ups if he misses. You do 10 press-ups if he scores.
Is that a deal, yeah?
Deal.
Yo, Kane, come on, cuz.
Hey.
You're putting the skipper of your country's life on the line. I hope
the
you're
most
clear
pressure
on
on
this.
the planet.
I hope you're clear on what you're doing for your country. I hope you're clear on this. You miss this, you're putting your countrymen out.
Not a bad time to corner.
Go and win the game on Thursday for us.
Absolutely.
Anything. We do what dons do. Longest 90. Anything.